Welcome to another video from 254repair.com. In this video, we're going to go over the charging port replacement of Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 model number SM-T210. We're going to start by taking apart the device, and from there we're going to go straight into the charging port replacement. Feel free to fast forward the video if that's what you're interested in. Now that we remove the plastic cover from the back of the device, we're going to go ahead and take the screws out that hold the logic board in place. As you can see, there's a broken charging port. Half of it is missing. So that's what we're going to be replacing from the logic board today. Now that we have the logic board out, the next step is applying Kapton tape around the components that we do not want to overheat. This is a very important step because if you overheat some of those components, the tablet will not work anymore. So take your time to cover everything that might get damaged with heat. We're going to place the logic board on a ceramic soldering board and then place it on our rework station. We're going to go ahead and start heating up the charging port. Please note that the charging port on this tablet, it's located on one side and one side only. Not like the Galaxy S3 where the charging port is pretty much in between the logic board and there's a hole in the logic board for it. So we're gonna heat up this side, and there's no need to use the infrared plate in this case. And as you can see, we're gonna use the soldering iron to make sure that all the tracks on the logic board are completely desoldered and the solder is completely liquefied. The next step on this process is cleaning up the logic board. We're going to go ahead and apply flux paste along with solder, and we're going to make sure that everything is completely clean before we try to apply we try to solder the new charging port to the logic board. We're going to use a suction tool in order to remove the excess solder and clean the holes where the new charging port will go in. Final step, we're going to use a lot of flux and a soldering wick to suck out the remaining solder that is stuck on the charging port holes. And as you can see, it's a very effective process. Now we're going to place the new charging port on the logic board, and we're going to go ahead and solder the new charging port, and that will conclude this video. We're going to remove the excess solder around the charging port. Otherwise, the tablet will not be able to close properly when it's put together with the screen on the back cover. So make sure you don't leave big balls of solder around it. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself taking it apart and cleaning it again.
You have an incoming call from class.
Now that we have finished soldering the charging port, we're gonna go ahead and clean it with denatured alcohol to make sure that there's no shorts between the tracks and make sure that the quality is there. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it was instructional. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us 254repair.com and give us a call. Thank you very much.